Y'all can barely see that pear, but when I tell you that pear is pristine, look at how huge they've gotten. And because I'm not working overtime this weekend, I gotta come out here, pick some, and take them to the co-op, the Kitsap County co-op, because, well, that one not, it's got spots on it. Get the ones without spots. Maybe the spots aren't too bad. These pears have never gotten this big in the years I've lived in this house. This has to be God. Some have fallen, obviously, and rotted off. And I told y'all that was going to happen. That typically happens. I'm still mad about that waste, but at least it's starting to subside. So I got a busy weekend. I'm not going to focus on this apple tree too much. These apples are still growing. This is fantastic, but I gotta figure out an apple butter recipe and a pear butter recipe tonight. It's gonna be a busy weekend, y'all. I mean busy next few weeks. Look at all of these apples. Good night. All right, we're gonna walk down to the thing I want to show you. Yep, that is my husband's metal girlfriend, Sexy Lexi 2.0. Don't ask me. Just go with it, okay? So we're going to go down this way. I pull into the driveway, right? I hope I don't fall because this is sloping. Some of these apples have started to fall. Obviously, I think in one video I told y'all all of them wasn't going to last. That's nice. That one's starting to rot too. To be fair, the heat plays a role in some of this because these apples were doing fine until they got overheated. Let me be careful about spiders. Vertigo, y'all. I'm sorry. I'll get some as I go along. I gotta figure out how to get off in here and get these ginormous ones. Look, I ain't trying to hurt myself. Hope y'all can still see apples. I pull into my driveway. I'm seeing some ginormous ones, right? See if I can zoom in on that. Look at that one. Yes. Bet them Granny Smith's gonna do a number too. I'd have to figure out recipes with Granny Smith apples. Look, I gotta try not to fall because I'm just the dummy that will fall. Look at that. Where'd it go? Yeah, look at that. How big that. Look how big she is. Look at it. Just look at it. I know some people on the internet gonna be laughing. This girl getting all worked up about these apples. If you're new to my channel, you don't understand. Since I've moved in this house, I've always had some apples. But there are some years where you'd get them and they would just fall off the tree. I mean, look at how huge them things are, like edible huge. Like, I don't know how my husband gonna do it, but he gotta come down here and take some of these big apples down this weekend. He ain't gonna like me, but we gotta get it done. All right, let me try not to fall because I'm just a dummy that's gonna fall. Let me zoom out just a little bit, see how they're progressing. Y'all tell God is good, ain't he? Look how big, look how fat them suckers. Ooh, look at that one. Beautiful. All right, I need to go over here to what I think are Granny Smiths because somebody had to tell me. I think those are progressing much better. At first I thought this was going to be the progressive tree, and for the most part it is. I'm shocked that the deer hadn't started eating these off yet, or they made those animals always know something you don't know. I haven't been able to film this for y'all in a while, and I know y'all are intrigued. Look at all them apples, I'm telling you. Somebody watching this back, why this woman so excited about apples? But like I said, I have not had many grow on my trees. Yep, somebody told me these are Granny Smiths, so I don't know when I can start picking these off. Hope to get me an expert in the area. The gardeners go to the Paulsbo Farmers Market. Who knows, I could go this weekend and ask them. Take some pictures and ask them about them. So let's see. See, this tree looks sparse, but once you get up to the nitty gritty, there's a lot of them up there. It's just this tree doesn't visibly show you right away. See, I didn't even know it was up that far. Let me keep going to the back, see how all these things are clustering. It's like owning an apple orchard, man. Years ago, I had 2 stipulations when I found the house. It must be on a dead end street, and it must have fruit trees. And for many years, the latter was a disappointment. There's my other red apples now, starting to see some improvement. Let me go back here really quick. Good night. That one's probably gonna rot off. But like I said, we've had some record heats in the state of Washington, so that don't shock me, so I can't be too mad. Look at that. Just look at how pretty that is. That is screaming make a pie with me. You know what I mean? The verdict is out on some of these though. Like that one, I don't think those 2 are gonna scream pie, or at least that bigger one. This is screaming I need a few more weeks to grow. We're supposed to get rain soon, so I'm looking forward to that. That's smaller than it looks. I'm just in the frame, y'all. This is a beautiful sight. I feel extremely blessed. I want to thank Hook It Up Homestead, because I think she prayed for these apples. Y'all can laugh at me. Yeah, I said it. Hook It Up Homestead prayed for my harvest. And I feel like when I got into the thing of wanting stuff to grow, this was the year that it grew. Hopefully my apples do this again next year, because this is beautiful, y'all. Beautiful. All right, it was a long day at work. I need to go chill and enjoy this Thursday night. How y'all been doing? Let me know. Tell me what y'all think about my apples and my pears. I'm also going to probably go to Seattle and get a peach tree that's going to take a couple of years to grow. Tara's on her up and up. Thank y'all all for watching, and have a good one.